It's a great moment for me as a coach. I've ever since I started coaching about 20 years ago, I dreamt about coaching the Opals, and it's been a goal of mine for a long time. So I'm absolutely rapt and really proud to be the new head coach of the Australian Opals.
It's been a long wait for you.
Yeah, it has. Look, I've applied for the job quite a few times over the last 8 years, and good things come to people that wait, and I stuck with it, worked hard as a coach, and fortunately now for me, I've got a great opportunity.
What can you bring to the team to help them take it to that next level and get that elusive gold medal?
Yeah, look, it's a big task. The USA are the mountain that we have to overcome. They're Everest. They've got depth. They've got unbelievable talent. They're the benchmark in women's world basketball, without a doubt. Always have been. And we need to, the amount of time we get to the group together, it's critical for us to maximise that time. And we need to play as true Australians and punch above our weight and make sure that we go in to the next Olympics as a unit that can beat an all-star team.
You've got some incredible talent yourself to work with heading into the next Olympics.
Yeah, look, it's I've been fortunate through my career to work with a lot of Australia's great players, and really fortunate to have coached Lauren Jackson for 6 years in the WNBL, coached Penny Taylor in the WNBA for 2 years at Phoenix. So, I've had experience with them as a coach, and they're wonderful athletes to coach, and obviously it's about the entire team, but those two in particular are stars. I know, I'm really looking forward to the opportunity to work with them as an Opal.
Is there much more that you can teach people like Lauren Jackson and Penny Taylor?
Look, I think they're that good. They teach coaches how to coach the game. They're just absolute superstar talents. They're great people with super talents. And for me, it's about getting the team to play together as a unit. Not that they haven't before. It's been a great culture for the Opals, but I think it's Penny and Lauren have still got growth in them. I truly believe that, as great as they are, they've still got growth as players, and particularly as Australian Opals. And I think that's one of the exciting challenges for me, is to work with them and see if we can squeak some more out of what is already wonderful talent.
The finish at Beijing, I think even the Opals, the players themselves were disappointed. There was a silver medal, but it was a final that didn't work out very well for them. Yeah, look, I think, I'm sure that the whole Opals crew, staff and team didn't feel like they put up the fight that they would have liked to. Tough circumstances when a star player goes down early in the pre the gold medal game, but I think they, that'll drive the Opals. It'll give them a little bit of extra motivation come 2012. I think that when you don't play the way you'd like to play, when you don't put up the fight that you want to put up in the big game, I think that you live with that memory and it comes back and you can use it at the time you need to use it, and that's 2012. There's always a lot of expectation on the Opals. Whenever the Olympics starts, it's almost assumed that the Opals will be in the final against the US. You're comfortable with dealing with that level of expectation? Absolutely. I mean, that's what, coaching at the elite level is all about. That you have to be prepared to play in the big games and to go into those big games, with a plan that you can win it. You don't play Olympic games or championship games just to be in it. You go in there with the thought and the mindset that you've got a great shot at winning it, and that's the approach the Opals have always had, and it's one that they'll continue to have.